Should we talk during the theme? We can't hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you're good now.
Does it sound good?
How's it sounding?
Yeah. Here. Go ahead.
You don't want to put the headphones. It'll fuck up my hair.
Come on.
I don't want to.
You own it.
It's gotta reach over.
Analog.
It reaches.
Are you
I
sure?
don't-
Not really.
Be careful. Why don't you? Yeah, the lazy fuck.
Now I hear everyone. Now I hear everyone,
Do
huh?
you- How's my mic? Good.
I like that because it's like WFAN.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah, if you hear it. All right, it's
Alright,
fucking
so you can take
weird.
it off.
Thank you.
Why do you make that look so difficult? I don't know.
it's impossible.
I don't know. I'm impossible these days, huh?
No, I.
I'm a wild man.
Yeah.
But I did like it. I did like the old-fashioned radio jingle.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we have now a theme song.
Yes.
Nice. Still no name.
Still not.
It's
But a
like
theme song.
It's like my New York sports minutes.
Yeah,
Yes.
You ever hear those on
of course.
the radio?
Yeah.
It's always some guy just going on about.
Mostly Boomer Esiason.
Mostly him complaining.
and he will just yell at you
Yeah.
at the. And he'll have like the worst take, like just a generic take.
What? Like just like.
Yeah, he'll be like, Mikal Bridges is really good in the fourth quarter, but can the Knicks continue this run? Back after this.
That's supposed to get everyone calling.
And that's it. No, it's just one little take, and then they go to like Douglas and Douglas law firm.
You know who I was listening to earlier? I was listening to Jim Rome. I haven't listened to Jim Rome in probably 15 years. And he's still Jim Rome. He's still doing it.
Yeah, he's still a dick.
He's still like, because I was listening to him talk about Juan Soto. Juan Soto over this past weekend played the Yankees.
He was a previous Yankee player, then he went to the Mets.
And then he went to the Mets, and he was booed out of Yankee Stadium, basically. Yes, it was a great moment. A lot of fun, especially if you're a Yankee fan.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's people are not doing as well financially anymore, and that when that happens, when people struggle, they go to their sports teams.
That's right. And when their players aren't running down the first baseline as hard as they should be, people get frustrated, and they're like, "What we paying them $50 million for?"
What did Jim Rome say? What was his take?
Oh, it's just classic Jim Rome. He's like, "Dude is washed."
26 years old and washed up. How disgusting.
18 minutes of Jim Rome just going, and dude doesn't really know how to play the game. Listen, I'm not old Charlie Hustle myself. I don't care. I'm not going to sound like an old head, but you have to run down the first base line. Remember when Jim Rome got beat up by that tennis player?
By Chris
Oh, no, he
Everett.
was not the tennis player.
No, by a quarterback.
A quarterback. That
And he was calling him Chrissy Everett, who was a female tennis player.
Yes, that's the story.
And he's just, the football player is just like, you call me that again, we're gonna have to take a station break. This is how long ago that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Station.
He's like,
Yeah.
we're gonna take a station break. And Jim Rome is like, I'll call you again. He goes, I bet you don't. And he goes, I bet I will, Chris.
And the guy just
And he
jumped up
gets
from
up.
his seat and knocked over the table.
Yeah, and didn't hit him.
Oh, no, he grabbed him by the
Just grabbed him by the collar,
Like
and that
old
was it.
school bullying. Like,
Yeah.
I'll crack you one.
Didn't knock him out.
Yeah. And then you saw all like the fucking midget producers trying to grab this giant NFL quarterback. Yeah.
But it took balls to say that to his face.
Yeah, Jim Rome.
Jim Rome,
definitely.
you ever see Any Given Sunday?
Nah.
John C. James Woods. No, John C. McGinley's
John C.
character.
McGinley's character, yeah.
Based on Jim Rome.
He's like, your smack is so fresh.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's
They
how
were mocking
influential Jim Rome was at one point.
He-
that they actually based a character on him in like an epic fucking football movie.
He was kind of the first guy to do that sort of smash mouth, say anything he likes.
Obnoxious sports talk.
Yeah. Because the other guys like Dan Patrick and Keith Olbermann that were on ESPN, they were like doing Letterman.
Yeah, but they were anchors.
They were anchors, but like they were. Well, Jim Rome wasn't an anchor, but he,
No, he was a sports journalist.
yeah, he was a sports journalist.
Cared about the sports.
Yeah,
The
like
other guys, they were. If their job was the weather, they did that.
well, they were anchors, and then for some reason over the years they have like opinions. I don't
Right.
know where they came from, but it's like, no, you're an anchor. Jim Rome was a journalist, and he was the first to be just an annoying.
He was like the original
Like
Skip Bayless,
yeah.
the original Stephen A. Smith. Yeah.
Those guys look up to Jim Rome.
I don't think so because I think
They-
Skip
Or they
Bayless.
Look at him kind of like like a shock jock.
Skip Bayless has about 10 years on Jim Rome.
Well, Skip Bayless.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Skip Bayless is way older than Jim
Yeah.
Rome, and Skip Bayless was like a tabloid guy. He wrote a book about Troy Aikman being gay.
Yeah.
Like the whole book is about Troy Aikman being gay.
Skip Bayless is a bitch.
Yeah.
He treated Troy Aikman how Mario Puzo treated the Sonny Corleone character in The
Yeah.
Godfather. Because there's 3 chapters on Sonny Corleone's dick in The Godfather.
Yeah.
Jim Rome was like the original guy to do that. And then what happened with him with ESPN? I don't remember. Did they just let him go? He just left for bigger things.
No, but he always had a radio show on the West Coast. And I think he did that and did some stuff on ESPN. He had 2 shows on ESPN.
Oh, he had a miserable show on Showtime.
And then he went to Showtime. And he had that for a really long... Yeah, he had it for a couple of years. And...
He was trying to be like a sports Bill Maher.
Yeah, he was trying to do that like Bill Maher does. He's trying to be like real time.
Bill Maher.
But
He's trying to be like me.
But he's also insufferable. He's like an insufferable lefty too, right? Jim Rome.
I believe so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
at least
annoying
back in
political
like the
views.
2000s, he was like anti-Bush and all that. Yeah, Jim Rome. It was cool listening to him once again. He still looks the same too. He looks like just an angry gay guy from the 80s. He has that mustache.
Nobody has to, and like it's not the case because you've noticed you've been following his career since he's in his 20s, but he used to be really fat face.
Yeah,
Like he used to be a fat man, like an obese man.
yeah.
And it's not true because you know he's been thin since he's like 24.
He looks like the son of
that.
Anton LaVey.
Anton LaVey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a Satanist.
the Black Pope.
I'm so out on everything.
Oh,
the
yeah.
last 10 minutes.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
No,
We're just talking ESPN.
I'm not big on sports radio.
Do you remember the show Around the Horn?
A little bit, yeah.
Do you remember that show? That show's ending.
Oh no.
Yeah. This past,
All the
can't
great
believe it.
sports programs are ending.
Oh, that's ending this week?
Yeah.
Officially?
Yeah.
Really?
And Tony Rowley was on with Dan Patrick, the aforementioned Dan Patrick, and he was just kind of like going, like, "Oh, I'm not in a midlife crisis or anything like that." He's taking it hard. This guy.
This reality guy?
Yeah, and he's just like, I could do TV anywhere though.
Can he?
He's just like, I'll be on Good Morning America. I don't care.
Is he?
I think he said he did some work for
Does
Good
he
Morning
have
America.
like as a anchor?
He's like, I'm not
thing, or-
worried. And then Dan Patrick was like, well, do you think they canceled the show because of the woke thing that you guys were doing? And Tony Real was like, I don't think so. Like,
Really?
you know?
I
And then
know
he goes
that-
on
yeah.
to say, we did 50,000 topics for 20 years. Sure, there's probably 2 or 3 I regret. I want to guess those 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that show became like incredibly woke over the last 15 years.
Well, I remember when, like in the 2000s, you'd watch it. It'll be like 4 old school sports writers who like wrote their articles like on a cocktail napkin.
and literally that's what he said.
And now,
He said those guys were. I'm sorry to cut you off. But
Yeah.
those guys.
He's not.
What? Come on, get back on track. Those guys like would meet deadlines and go on the show, and so go on.
Rob, your rebuttal.
no, it's over now. I was just saying, now he has 4 ladies writing their articles on a cocktail napkin. I don't even know what the joke was going to be, but I was setting up for something, and he just cuts it off. And asshole.
We still need jokes.
This is why on Around the Horn they have a mute button.
Well, they got rid of the mute button. He said
I do have a
they
mute
felt
button.
it. They felt it was insulting.
no, it won't
I have
work
one.
because if you had one,
I'm still going.
he's still talking in my ear.
Right.
You would
Right.
need like to put him in a different room, mute him, and then I don't have to hear him, and that's how you can communicate. That's
Well,
what they would do.
Hilariously, I muted you during that
Oh, you muted me. Well, that doesn't matter because I'm still talking.
because you get picked up on Greg's microphone. as
Oh,
per
don't. I mean, I
usual.
don't care if the listener can hear me. I'm talking about in the room.
I love old school ESPN. I'm
He
sorry.
just jumped. And what'd you even say? What was so important that you
Those guys were to go on the show.
to
They
interrupt
used to
me?
write on napkins.
I know. I
and
said.
they were like old school writers.
So I made that point, and then you had to just jump in and go. Tony Reale already made that point.
He just likes the Italian.
I got excited for the point you were making.
I know, but just let me have it, and then wait until I'm finished.
What are we,
And-
8 minutes in? You're already starting?
No, I'm not starting. You interrupted me.
All right, apologize.
Just let me explain.
Sure.
I was making a point, and then after the point was made, you could have said, "Well, actually, Tony Reale said that."
I didn't see the.
Let me finish.
Oh, okay.
Are you done?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Rob had a little bit of a crash out.
So, yeah, Tony Reale would, those guys, those writers, they would have deadlines and they would come on the air the day of and do that show. That's how important that show was.
Exactly.
Right. All of that for you to go. Like Greg said. But no, there's sports commentators run everything these days, huh?
Do they?
The news, even with fucking we had all this Shannon Sharp stuff. He's gone. More great sports analysts
Yeah.
kicking the bucket, if you will.
Who's that?
Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp.
He died? What are you talking about?
As far as I'm concerned,
He's not on the show. He doesn't doing his show anymore.
he's not doing his show.
Oh, he's not. Well, he's not on
If
ESPN.
Shannon Sharp's not on TV,
He's on
is he
ESPN.
alive to you?
But he's bigger on YouTube.
I
no?
think he has the Club Shay Shay podcast. This seems to be his more of his vehicle.
Gay.
That's what exactly it is. That's Skip Bayless's name for Troy Aikman's podcast.
Yeah.
And there's there's a lot of Stephen A. Smith running for president stuff. I've been
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
seeing. What's this all about?
Putin's a scrub. He can't govern. No disrespect to the man, but he can't govern.
Kim Jong Un should be nowhere near basketball.
I don't know. Why would... it's pretty funny because he's polling at 2%.
Yeah.
And someone...
Great start. He's got 4 years.
It's been dismissed. Like, oh, he's not going to win. He's polling at... could you imagine him polling at 2%? That's
Trump polls at
that's
2%.
that's a huge number.
For him.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a fucking
he's-
pretty big number for something that's going to happen 4 years from now.
and it is growing.
Should he run?
There are people who are like, all right, give him a shot. I like the things he says. He's taking an everyman approach.
It's true.
I mean, to be president?
We've seen crazier things, Greg.
Yeah.
I think him...
We had a scarecrow as president,
Oh, yeah. That's right.
That's true.
and then they tried to give us some Scooby-Doo bitch
He was a
with a crazy laugh.
a cancerous scarecrow.
A cancerous scarecrow.
Yeah, he had cancer the whole time. No, this is how fucked up we are as a society. 40 years ago, if you found out the president had cancer throughout his entire term, you would be like, what a hero. He did that while he was sick. Now we're like, he's treasonous. Fuck him.
It's
He
true.
should have quit a long time
Yeah, it's
before.
like he kept it from us.
I'm seeing a lot of leftists who are saying that.
You would be like, this guy was limping to the finish line
Yeah.
and finished his job, whether you like the job or not. But we would actually, we would call him a hero.
Right.
Now we're just like,
There is a little bit to say, like, imagine that was your grandfather,
yeah.
and you just watch him get through the last bit of his presidency, and then he gets to go be retired. Wouldn't you be proud of him?
I'm proud of Joe anyway.
Regardless of what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Delano.
Delano, he was in the chair.
He was in the chair.
dying of polio.
Yes.
No dick left.
Nothing left down there.
Biden
Zero dick.
He's got all the cancer in the world. They asked him how much cancer. He's got a lot of cancer.
By
He's
the
got
way,
cancer and hairy legs.
I got cancer up the yin yang.
by the way, next week we go to.
Yeah.
I'm dressing up like FDR.
That's if you're in a bad spot, though.
Either
like
way.
if you need to be in a wheelchair.
I want to see the body.
Yeah, you need.
Weird to me. I want
You
to
would
see
be
the
your
body.
wheel. Then that's what you got to do. If you're ever in a wheelchair, if you ever find yourself sick and you're in a wheelchair, you do the FDR. You get yourself nice little oval glasses.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
I'll go to the casket and go down the kneeler, and I'll make it about me because look what he's doing. He's getting out of his chair. He
Take a
must.
long time.
Look what he's doing. He's going near the casket.
Have some lady hold
Oh
your
my
hand.
God, they were so close. Remember, they were so close. They haven't seen each other in years. Well, the accident. He had the accident.
He must have really loved Zach Petrovich.
It means a lot. Those guys were men.
You just stand at the casket.
Standing at the basket. That's what the,
Yeah.
who
The
Celtics did. Huh?
Who you, Mitchell Robinson?
And then you spit on it.
That's old school.
And then you
Yeah.
limp back to your chair.
But yeah, Biden's getting trashed. I get it. You know, no, fucking not the biggest Biden fan, right?
I thought it was inappropriate.
But-
The guy got through it.
Years ago, we would be all pumped up. We'd be like, that was when he was sick and he was keeping it from us because he didn't want to, like damage national security or like. But now, like everyone's like, it's treasonous. He should have told us that he was sick.
Who's everyone?
Who's everyone?
The Democrats?
Democrats, the Republicans,
Left and
Trump,
right are
Trump
saying
Jr., everyone.
Really? They're all
Everyone's
saying
pissed
it's
at him.
Trump
treasonous
said it?
that he finished his job.
No, that he
Withheld
he
Withheld it.
had cancer pretty much the whole time, and that he withheld the information. But we all could tell there was something wrong with this guy for 4 years.
Sure.
And
As far as he was walking. as
shouldn't
much
have
as he
been
did.
president. So all I'm saying is that it is weird to me that if that
That
were
seems
30
really-
something years ago, I think a lot of people their response to it would be different.
Yeah.
And
I
you
think
know-
people are just so
They're
angry
so-
over
yeah,
everything.
just
But
mad.
you know what? With this information, now I really do believe there were body doubles.
Body doubles.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I don't even
Yeah.
think Joe Biden's a real person.
Like, he was sick.
I swear to you that Joe Biden is a character that was created by the government.
Made up.
And then
It's like that movie, I'm Not There.
we've had 5 different exactly. Kate Blanchett, Heath Ledger, Christian Bale. They all play Joe Biden at some point.
Yeah, I
they-
think Tilda Swinton
They
was
all.
Joe Biden.
I wouldn't doubt it. I swear to you, I don't. I think it's Joe Biden. First off, it's too on the nose of a politician. 50 years ago, if you read Senator Joe Biden in a book, you'd be like, that's a character. That's the character in a Cormac McCarthy book.
Right.
That's how I feel. I don't think he's a real. I think he's been dead.
But, you know, I do believe there were body doubles.
You're insane.
I'm not insane.
You're insane.
How's that insanity?
He didn't repeat himself.
It's pretty logical.
The definition of insanity is repeating things.
He just said he's not insane twice.
I'm not insane.
That's true.
3 times. No, that's insane. No, he's just a
You think that-
cancerous old man.
You think that there's only been one Joe Biden?
Yeah.
I think there's been several.
I think there's definitely body doubles.
Look how many.
Oh, the body double thing I buy.
His face,
Dead
ears.
for 15
Look,
years,
he's-
I don't.
This new rendition of Joe Biden's the last Joe Biden.
Joe Biden 2.0.
Yeah.
Remember that one video? I think it was right after Trump was
With
elected.
the earlobes?
No, not that one. He was coming off of one of the Air Force planes, and he was jogging, like off the ramp, like jogging up to the plane.
Remember when he turned into he became like 6'4" out of nowhere?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, giant Joe.
Yeah.
giant.
Giant
I'm,
Joe
I'm
Biden.
telling you, there's been like 6 different Joe Bidens. It's a character created by the U.S. government 40-something years ago. And they were like, just in case one term, if we need that guy to be president, we have our own little president that we created. Who's playing Joe this year? Jim Carrey? Fine.
That was a conspiracy.
Yeah. And
I'd like
the internet.
Alan Alda to play.
Yes. I'm gonna play Joe Biden. I don't like this Donald Trump guy. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's definitely something that
something to chew on,
to chew on,
right?
Ah.
Something to chew on.
What do you think, Stephen A. Smith?
I think that Joe Biden is an elected official,
Oh, he thought I
and there's
was
only
asking him
one
as Stephen A. Smith.
Joe Biden. Trump put out a classy message, though.
What was it?
He said he'll beat cancer in 2 days.
Really pulling for cancer in this one.
Prostate cancer. That's not even a great cancer.
Cancer in his penis. I'm surprised the cancer found the penis.
I prefer people who don't die of cancer. How about that?
Yeah.
You're a coward, Joe.
But Stephen A. Smith running for president, I mean, he's probably going to run.
He's doing the classic thing of going, I don't want to do it.
but I gotta
But if I have to.
serve my country.
I've never been quiet about my opinions.
Well, he fancies himself as the ultimate voice of the black community.
Does he?
I mean,
Well, he's loud.
He's been saying this for like 15 years. We don't have enough brothers speaking up. And he said that like, I don't know, 10 years ago. And then they haven't shut up since, huh? So I don't know. Maybe the Democratic Party doesn't need Stephen A. Smith. Maybe they need someone who sounds like Stephen A. Smith. Maybe the same political views.
Jay Farrow.
No.
Oh. He sounds like anybody you want.
Andrew Cuomo's running for mayor. He's running for mayor.
I did a thing with Chinook.
Right.
When I got there, I found out.
That was you guys driving into the fucking Brooklyn Bridge. What was the thing with Chinook?
He messages me on a Friday night, and he goes, "Hey, tomorrow, do you want to film some content?" And I went, "Oh, I hope it's not porn." and it wasn't. It was some. I get there, and there's this little white woman, and she's like, "We're doing a super PAC."
Oh, you're still sure it's not porn?
No, that'd be super sack.
Yeah.
And I go, "Oh, okay. Who's this? What's this for?" And it's a super PAC to against Andrew Cuomo.
Oh God.
Because they don't like Andrew Cuomo.
Okay.
And I went,
Because
all right.
he harassed women.
Doesn't she?
I don't know what the I guess he has a list of reasons. There's a list of reasons to not like him.
I'm guessing it was because of harassing women. I'm sure.
All I know,
they weren't broken up about the nursing homes.
Yeah.
So, our good friend Chinook read me. He said we're gonna play a game. I'm gonna read you some quotes and some things that people did, and you tell me if it was Eric Adams or Donald Trump.
Okay.
And I guessed which ones were which. I don't remember all the questions.
Okay.
And he goes, "Are you ready for your score?" And I go, "Yes." And he goes, "All of these things were actually done and said by Andrew Cuomo."
Oh wow.
And I went, "Oh, that Italian bastard."
But what's the deal? Like,
I guess there's a lot of people like on the liberal side of things that really don't want him.
So now they want Adams because they didn't like Adams either.
Is he running again?
Yeah.
Yeah, from the police.
City mayor.
Got him.
Yeah.
He's a city mayor, so why wouldn't he? Yeah, he'll be running.
Sure.
I guess Cuomo's going to primary him, and then they'll have a Republican.
But wouldn't they be on
candidate.
the same side? Isn't
They-
Andrew Cuomo?
yeah.
Yeah, they're on the same.
Yeah, but he could still primary him.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to remember.
He was a good governor. He's gonna be a good mayor.
That's a dumb fucking ad. Oh, I see that ad all the time. There's some black lady just going, "He was a great governor. Now he's gonna be a great mayor."
Yeah, and then
He killed grandmothers and grew up granddaughters.
then
What
they
are you
put
talking about?
a sticker of a gold star on our forehead.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So I guess that's what they're trying to film is like a retaliation to that.
Okay.
And the guy directing
luck.
went, "I want your real reaction. You're gonna get some interview questions." I went, "All right." And he goes, "Your thoughts on Andrew Cuomo running for mayor?" I go, "Enough of the corrupt Italians. Let's get the Irish in."
Oh, get it.
And,
Yeah.
and then he
That's
asked me,
my idea.
"What would you do if Andrew Cuomo was elected mayor?" I went, "I don't know. I guess I'll just go to work."
Yeah, what do I care?
I mean,
Yeah. I took the everyman approach with that one. I don't really care.
they could vote Republican.
Wow.
Whoa.
Curtis Sliwa is going to run again.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I don't think my stuff's going to be
Hey.
into the video, by the way.
I don't think it's so either.
Put the guns down.
They could vote Republican. They don't have to vote Democrat. Well, who do they want? They probably want that guy from the Bronx. What's his name?
The Bronx.
Ocasio-Cortez.
No.
No.
She has
said the guy
higher
from the Bronx.
aspirations.
Alex Ocasio-Cortez. Shortstop from the Bronx.
The one that doesn't like her.
Oh, I have no idea. I
Jewish
don't know.
guy.
I don't care. I don't
I don't
follow
care.
her shit.
I haven't followed it
I
even a
don't care.
little bit.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck who the mayor of New York City is anymore. Once they did Giuliani the wrong way, don't care. Don't give a
Once you
shit.
treated that man like that.
You pissed on Giuliani's forehead and then called it hair dye. No, I'm done. I don't care.
Pisses you off.
Actually, I like Eric Adams.
I like him now that I found out he's a corrupt cop.
I like him. It seems like a guy that you can catch at a nightclub at 5 a.m.
That's the mayor.
You could run into Eric.
That's
Adams.
a fun mayor. It's like he's the mayor of a fucking county in New Jersey. He's the mayor of New York City, and you can run into him at like 6 a.m. after a night out, and he's
Yeah.
like, I don't care if she has a penis. I don't mind. That woman showed me respect as the mayor.
That is his exact tone.
Yeah.
On every one of his press conferences, it always starts out with, "Hey, I'm the mayor."
Need I remind you who the mayor is? What, you want to talk to the mayor? Well, you talking to the mayor.
And
You
he's
can't find the mayor?
Yeah.
If you look in your child's room,
Yeah.
you may find the mayor.
He's great. He's like a...
If you look in your child's pillowcase, under there could be the mayor.
not little fella from the mayor.
Yeah.
He's one of the most corrupt mayors of all
He
time.
should get a cowboy hat and a big belt buckle.
Oh.
Just start making speeches against specific guys in the city.
His entire cabinet was corrupt. He was his
He's a cop. What did you expect?
yeah.
They want people that play ball.
It's true.
He was sending his deputy commissioner to like bars, nightclubs, trying to shake them
shake
down.
them
See
down.
if there's chicks.
No,
Yeah.
trying to shake them down for money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
4 chicks
He's
in
like,
Turkey.
He's like, if you can't get any money out them, you better bring home some pussy. He
Release
has
them too.
he has the attitude of a corrupt manager from Best Buy in the
I
2000s.
want Tracy Morgan to play Eric Adams in a biopic.
Tracy Morgan. Like Tracy Leskin. Got him.
Got him.
Yep.
Fuck.
Leskin.
Got him.
You didn't need to do that.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I fucking say it. Right now, I'm staring at this little bear.
Oh, I love that little guy.
Yeah, it's in my face, it's in my grill.
Oh
How
shit!
about you
A little bear.
turn away before I smack you?
He's usually over there. I didn't have the heart to move him.
Let's get
them moving.
it's the mascot. Name of the show is the three. Oh, we can't even do that.
Can't even do that.
Nah, Three Bears. Gay and someone else has a podcast called that. I
I don't
think
even know who, but yeah.
someone has to have a podcast called Three Bears.
2 bears in a cave, right? That's Kreischer.
There you go.
Tom Segura?
We don't
That's why we
bring
don't.
up Bert Kreischer on this show.
Why
Yeah.
not?
I don't.
Because he constantly humiliates himself.
He cries too much and he has no shirt.
He's always humiliating himself. I was listening to Bert Kreischer on We Might Be Drunk, and he humiliated himself.
Yeah, he had the audacity to get drunk on We Might Be Drunk. Fucking asshole. We don't even have we don't have a title for the show because all the names are taken. I wanted to name the show The Anthony Cumia Show. And turns out there's already an Anthony Cumia show.
Who would have known? How about the Opie show?
That's taken too. Can't call it that. There's a guy named Opie. He has a show.
Ah, fuck.
Can't
How
name
about
it.
Magic Eraser, the podcast.
Someone already does that.
So that was a show. That was a good show.
That was a good show.
Oh, I'm thinking of Magic School Bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at stuff.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
The pirate ship.
Oh,
Mexican pirate ship.
Yeah, taco terrorism. Yep.
The Mexican
Oh,
pirate
that was
ship
really something.
that
Yeah.
knocked into the Brooklyn Bridge.
My,
I heard
my
those
company was all in a tizzy about it.
Really?
Well, they
Sure.
respond to all the emergency shit in the harbor.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So I have all the knowledge on that. What happened?
Yeah, what happened? They've been drinking since fucking Cinco de Mayo?
Yep. It was a quinceañera.
I heard the captain coughed up a worm. Yeah, the Mexican pirate
Yeah.
ship.
They're trying to sell it around a sombrero, and
Jeez.
Who knew the Mexican Navy were big New York Knicks fans?
oh,
'Cause they was
Okay, they were celebrating.
They were celebrating.
I got it.
You know how
Okay.
they were tearing down 7th Avenue?
Yeah.
The Mexican Navy was just 24 hours late.
Right.
Yeah.
there were like 20 people on the sails, on the masts.
right.
Yeah, they all fell, right?
They all fell off. Yeah,
Yeah.
a bridge hit them.
Yeah.
Who put that fucking bridge there?
Yeah, they were like, oh, I see a bridge. Oh,
Hey.
where these at?
Capitan, we have to turn around.
Yeah.
Swerve to the
Captain,
right.
come on,
swerve
the captain's sleeping.
to, swerve to the right. Don't
Ah.
We're doing this this is the best way into America because of the wall.
steer it to the left.
I didn't know there'd be a seawall here too.
Yeah.
Okay, back it up now. You're gonna clear the
yeah.
bridge.
Did I pay for the seawall?
Everyone's like, they're the Mexican Navy. And I'm like, that's not true. They were all outside the Home Depot. That's how they got on the ship.
Yeah, they didn't even build that boat.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Trump definitely almost had a heart attack.
Yeah,
So
it's like, they're going the wrong way. The other way.
They're coming into this country,
Oh.
driving boats backwards.
Really?
yeah, yeah. A few of them fell right into the Hudson.
The people that fell in the water lived.
Did anyone die?
2 people?
2 people died.
Were they
yeah.
Mexican?
The whole boat was Mexican.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Forgot about that. Yep. 9/11.
Idiot.
Yeah, 9/11 Supreme. That's what I called it.
We were coming.
Dino de 11. What's
We
an
were-
11 in
we were-
Spanish?
Nueve.
Nueve?
We were coming from Red
No,
Hot.
that's 9.
That's 9.
Sorry, go ahead.
We were coming from Red Hot Pussy Lickers. It's like that scene from Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah. The bridge interfered with our boat. We didn't even get to Salma Hayek dancing with the snake.
She was dancing on top of the bridge.
Yeah.
on top of the
Nueve
bu-
once.
Could you imagine being on that bridge and seeing that fucking boat?
Did I just like driving and you just see a Mexican in the air? Like, oh my god, it's a fucking Mexican jumping bean. What the fuck?
Whoa.
There's Mexicans flying. Hey, honey.
You're right. There's too many damn Mexicans in this city.
Oh my god, kids.
It's raining Mexicans.
Kids, did you guys enjoy your once-a-year trip to Manhattan? Yes, we did, honey. What a life we have. We have the best. Is that a Mexican in the air?
Is that my fucking gardener?
What is that?
What are you doing up there in this country?
It's hilarious.
So funny.
Seeing a Mexican
Just in the air.
Starfishing.
Yeah, just like, and they're just hanging. Like they have them in the.
It's called the mast.
That's what that's called.
Yeah.
Right.
And they were just hanging, and like one guy didn't even like seem worried or anything.
No.
He was just hanging
They're
in
Mexicans. They
from
cannot
the-
be phased.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like
when-
I'm sure someone will get me down.
When you're drinking tequila all day, I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
No, just, I have a good grip.
Nothing.
Yeah.
My grip is good, man.
It's fine, man. I'm up here.
Hey, could you let a blanket down so I can fall?
Yeah. Didn't even care.
You just hold it.
And the
I'm
people,
gonna fall in the water.
the onlookers who took video of it didn't even react. They
Nothing
were just
fazed.
There's
like,
nothing you could do.
as if there was no horror. Like if I saw that, I'm like, oh my fucking god, what is going on? Like they were just like,
I don't think anybody processed it for like a second.
well, it is kind of
It
hard.
almost
yeah.
looks like the boat meant to do that.
Yeah, that's like that boat was gonna hit that bridge. Nothing we could do.
You know why? Because of the Mexican flag.
it was why because of that.
I
The
think so.
giant and the light bulbs.
Why? Because they didn't see the Jolly Roger.
And the way the ship looked, it looked like a classic
It had a-
pirate ship.
It had a pirate ship look on the top,
Yeah.
but on
Yeah.
the bottom it had a cruise ship.
yeah.
Yeah, and just a
yeah,
bunch
well,
of.
that it's an actual like passenger boat.
Yeah, it looked
like
like-
200 people on it.
It looked like a bunch of gay Mexicans hanging out, and
yeah,
it was
and
like,
they were all gonna sail to Iceland in that. And now they're holding it in Chelsea Piers.
But what were they? They're probably very happy about that because since they're gay Mexicans,
right.
Chelsea Piers.
and they were promoting the Navy, the Mexican Navy.
Is that what they
were on
were
a
doing?
promotional tour?
They were
Which is-
promoting it. I don't know about that. It was they were kind of doing like a world like peace tour.
Oh, I
thing.
thought it was because Taco Bell has chicken nuggets now.
The Mexican Navy has
Got
fucking
them.
nothing to do, so they just send this boat around the world as
They-
like a. Hey, we're here.
Shouldn't they be fighting the cartel? Shouldn't they be out there fighting? What are they doing promoting their Navy
Yeah.
on our soil where they should be?
Hey, now, just calm down.
They should be in Mexico fighting the cartel.
No, well, they would be doing that, but right now they're.
Are you playing Patrick Bet or David?
No, he's playing a guy on Sean Hannity show.
They should be.
Calm down.
They should be in Mexico fighting the cartel.
Wow.
They should be not be promoting their Navy on our soil
Yeah.
and running into our bridges.
And I agree with all that, but it's a good thing now we have a president who can take care of all that. Then they stop playing the
Thank
music.
God bless him.
Yeah, then they stop playing the music and go, "Thank you very much for joining us,
Yes.
racist son of a bitch," and
Promote your book.
promote your book. Yeah,
Plane trades and more automobiles.
due out May 16th. Thank you for joining us, you racist son of a bitch. All right. So our next segment, Jews. Do we think they are Jews? Do we think they walk among us? Thank you. My pillow is the number one pillow in the pillow land.
That's all of Fox
That's
News.
all Fox News. Yeah.
All of Fox News. It's like how the character's racist. Son of a bitch.
What's his name? That's his fucking name.
That's all Fox
More
News.
from our esteemed guest, racist son of a bitch.
Yeah. That's the great character of racist son of a bitch. So racist son of a bitch. Thanks for joining us on the.
If he knew he had cancer, then he should have stepped out immediately. And I'm not a Kamala Harris fan. You know that.
Yeah, no. It's a cold.
But she's a cold.
I don't like his eye contact when he did that.
Such a piece of shit. The
Why are
racist
your
son of a
pupils
bitch.
swastikas?
Yeah.
I'm a racist son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That's the character.
They just look that way. Yeah.
Please purchase my book, Candy and More.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yeah, more.
Yeah. Please purchase my book, Uncle Buck. It's all 80s movies. Can't hardly wait.
Yes.
The story of faggot.
A pointy hat or a hat with a point?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I never
You
knew-
choose.
I never found the need to join the Ku Klux Klan.
Why? You have too many friends?
I want to write a movie about Anthony Cumia, how he's gone like full, like white supremacist, and I want to write a movie how a shock jock becomes the leader of the Aryan Nation. A great movie.
Okay. It would be funny to be in the Klan and then they all take off their hoods and they go, wait a minute. Is that Opie or Anthony?
Yeah, I know you.
Is that Anthony from the Opie and Anthony show? I don't listen to that shit. Liberal New York nonsense. I don't want him here. I don't. And then he starts talking. The blacks, I have black fatigue. It's not so bad.
Keep going.
He's not so bad, this guy. Shut your
that's good.
phone off.
Do you have any respect for anything?
Jesus.
I rarely get phone calls.
Give me that.
What was that?
Spam risk.
Saw.
Loser.
Pizzeria.
You like how we had a third war for like 3 days?
What was it? Oh,
Oh,
India
I
and
didn't- I
Pakistan?
didn't
Yeah.
notice.
Yeah, no one cared.
Nobody gave a shit.
Really? I didn't
It
even.
got so little. Exactly. It got
Didn't-
so little news that they went. Never
I
mind.
didn't. I never. This is news to me. I
Yeah.
did not
Yeah.
know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
So apparently Trump brokered a peace deal.
Between India
He
and
definitely
Pakistan.
went there and was like, "Your ratings are very low.
Nobody cares about this.
No, very smelly war.
Yeah.
You're killing each other and no one's covering it.
No
No,
one-
one's
No,
covering
it's,
it.
It's a tragedy. This isn't a war. This is a spat.
Bad time to have a war. There's an American Pope.
I want you to imagine 25 years ago when the history books are written and your chapter is blank because nobody remembered it.
The
Nobody
Great
remembered.
Pakistan-Indian War.
Nobody can remember to document it. Everyone's like, did that happen? People will be questioning, was it the Mandela effect? That's what they'll say about your war. That
We
was
know
the
more
Mandela.
about the French-Indian War than the Pakistani.
Honestly, we know more about the war between myself and Taylor Swift. That's how people remember it. No one cares about. I have no idea. I never heard of this.
What were they fighting over?
I guess they've been like shooting at each other and like
Oh.
killing each other for like in like little fights, and then one day one of them looked up from his laptop after scamming an old lady.
Yeah.
And
After hitting on.
and went, "You son of a bitch! I'm going to nuke you!" And they went, "What are you gonna do? Walk into my neighborhood?"
Yeah.
And he went, "I could say that about you." And they're like, "But you didn't."
They had a cyber war.
Yeah.
They didn't know the difference, so they stopped doing the war.
There's a funny meme that I saw. Of,
Next up, Puerto Rico is going to war with the Dominican Republic.
there's a funny meme I saw of a bunch of Indian guys commenting on Facebook, and they're like, "So beautiful! Oh, I love you, baby! Come with me, baby!" And it's some girl's picture, but it's not a picture; it's a painting.
Yeah.
Show me your boobs, please.
Yeah. They should probably delay the war until July 7th.
Why's that?
7/11.
Oh, that's good.
The War of 7-Eleven.
That is mine now.
Actually, it'll be November 7th. What am I talking about?
This war will be fought in
July
subways
11th.
across
July
America.
11th. July 11th. That's what I wanted to say. Would have got it out earlier.
Either way,
Yeah, it still works.
Either
What's
way.
going to happen to our Dunkin' Donuts orders? They're going to keep being incorrect. That's fine.
yeah, fucking googie googie. It's so.
Yeah, fucking googie googie.
Yeah, fucking
Ah,
googie
you
googie.
fucking get the fuck out of here. Fucking googie googie motherfuckers.
Fucking pock.
I gotta take a shit. Still smell better than them.
Shake your head at that.
Motherfucker.
Shake your head at
Fuck
that.
your
Fuck out of here.
Fucking pockies.
Yeah, Trump.
Maybe you wanna buy some land and open a shop. It's a lie from This Is England.
Go into the store. Go into the store.
Stinks of curry.
It reeks of fucking curry in here. It stinks of curry, motherfucker. What are you doing? Pick up your pants. I'm having a shit. Guy shits in the... Still smells better than
What's
the...
wrong with you,
Come
you cow?
Yeah.
And he's like, thank you.
Yeah, he's having a
We
shit.
love cows.
He's a big fat guy, and he's retarded, too. They keep him around because he's racist. It's the only reason they keep him around. He's like, he has the best points about race.
At one point in the movie, he does say something, and they're just like, right on. Fucking right on.
And he says the most racist thing ever.
Yeah.
It's like, they shouldn't be alive. We should round them up based on their skin color. And then he's like, right on, you fat fuck. Good thing you're here.
What a great movie.
Oh, it's so good.
This is England? You never seen that?
No. I thought you were doing Gordon Ramsay.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Stephen Grom.
Stephen Graham movie.
Stephen Gramsci.
Grams. How far are we into this episode?
39.
Oh, wow.
40. We're at
Really?
40 right now.
We're at
Flew
40?
by.
We're at 40.
Oh, I didn't know that.
40.
Smoke break?
40.
Good as well. All right.
Union man. I have Spotify Premium now. I have Spotify Premium, and all I've been doing is making playlists. Am I talking over the music?
No, you're good.
Wouldn't be the first time I interrupt something today.
You like that, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, how exciting are the Knicks, huh?
The
Oh, second half-
Knicks.
Second half sports talk.
Did you hear about that lady, Doris Burke, who dropped the N-bomb?
She did?
Accidentally.
didn't really
Yeah, she
drop
didn't really
it.
do it.
What did she say?
She said
The Knickerbockers.
The Knickerbockers,
But she pronounced it the wrong way.
She pronounced
Oh.
it.
She got caught.
She was looking at them. And
Yeah, she was like,
She's looking
yeah, she was looking at Spike Lee for too long. And they're like, what do I say?
Yeah, the New York Knicks. Last podcast, we had a discussion about it, and then it came true. They won,
They won.
and now they're gonna beat the Pacers,
Well, we'll see.
and then we'll have no city left. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Pacers look really good.
I think Pacers in 6.
What a prediction.
I can't give any predictions.
It starts here. Starts. Are they home tonight?
yeah,
They are, right?
Yeah.
home court.
Home court.
Better record.
Better record.
Third seed. Yeah.
Pacers?
No, the Knicks.
Knicks.
The Knicks.
Yeah, 6.
Yes.
Pacers are the 6th seed.
I'm pissed at Oklahoma City and Minnesota. They're in the Western Conference Final because I took Oklahoma City in 2023, took Minnesota in 2024, and
If you just
now look at it.
had the hindsight to
Had
do
the
it
hindsight
once
to do
again.
it.
They,
Yeah.
they give a really good beating to Minnesota.
Yeah. Wait, what? You want them to give a beating?
No,
to
the first game they gave a good.
oh,
beating
what
to
last
them.
night? Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
They
yeah.
kind of slapped them around.
Yeah.
The Timberwolves. They hung with them for a little while.
Yeah,
But,
You know who's my favorite player on the Timberwolves?
who's that?
Ragu.
Dante,
The big Ragu.
Don DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
The big Ragu.
I never seen a
I'm
player.
happy for him because I bet he felt like he was missing out because he got traded from the Knicks, and here he is in the conference.
there he
finals.
is.
Julius Randle was there for like 5 years.
Gives a shit about
Nobody
Julius
gives a fuck.
Julius Randle's hilarious because he had a good year every other year.
Yeah.
He would have he'd give you one good
One
one,
good-
one for him, one
yeah.
for you.
Dante
Yeah.
DiVincenzo and Julius Randle, they have a great relationship. You know that, right? Yeah. During the pregame, actually during practice, Dante goes, "I love me some contact, Julius."
Strong side.
That's us.
Strong side. I forgot about that. Yeah. Dante DiVincenzo was in his car after a big Timberwolves win. He was driving around the town, and these 3 other guys were screaming at him, "You, baby, you!" And Dante was like, "No, you!" And then he got sideswiped.
And now he can't play.
Yeah, and then he's just in the hospital watching the games.
Remember the Titans.
That's a great movie.
They will remember the night they played the Titans. That guy, Will Patton, I've
only-
only seen him like 2 movies.
He's only did that. That's it. Now, what else is he in?
I think Armageddon or
Yes.
If you fucking nail it, do you really want to do anything else?
I
forget
he's been around.
He's in
He's done a
Armageddon.
lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's the dad.
I only seen him in like
With
Remember the Titans.
He's like the white trash dad who doesn't see his son.
Yeah.
And then when he's on television, the kid says to his mom, "Is like, oh, that was that man who was over the house yesterday," and the mom has to be like, "That's not just a man. That's your daddy." And the kid's like, "Oh my god, my dad's an astronaut."
You know, it's also a mad funny scene in Remember the Titans. Ryan Gosling's character,
Hell yeah.
who's his name is Alan.
Yeah.
And Alan's father is a fat redneck who's mad racist.
King of racism.
Tell that coon to get my son in the game.
Yeah.
Remember the Titans.
And what was the scene that was funny?
That was the scene.
Oh, that was the scene.
That was it.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
All right.
It's a great movie.
Oh, I love Remember the Titans.
Tearjerker.
Really?
Yeah,
Tear up?
when you're rooting for the opposing teams.
So the worst part about that movie is the right side never wins.
Yeah, when they go undefeated. Like, I took the other team.
Yeah. Also, wasn't it like a lie? Like,
Yeah,
they
they-
already had integrated.
The whole league, the whole school district had integrated already. They
Yeah.
were not the first team to integrate. No.
Yeah.
It's like a ton of lies. They were like not underdogs at all.
Yeah.
Everyone expected them to go 16-0. They weren't playing against future professional NFL players. Like no one was going like to a D1 school. Yeah, it's like a bunch of lies.
Also, Ray was mad racist in that movie.
Ray gets cut.
He gets cut.
And Coach Boone,
what the hell was that, Ray?
Yeah.
Sure wasn't blocking.
that's the moment that Ray's like, "You just ain't the same no more."
Yeah.
It's like, you kidding me? You gonna embarrass me in front of my white brethren? Coach Boone doesn't cut players. That's like his number one rule.
Yeah.
He's like, I never cut anybody. I will not cut a player. And Ray gets cut, and Bertier's explanation is, "It just doesn't fit in around here." And Coach Boone goes, "You have every right to cut him." Like, wait, doesn't that sound weird?
Coach Boone didn't care for Ray.
Oh, he's like, "You can cut him all day. It's okay." Yeah, cut him.
Him? Cut him.
Cut his ass.
Started now.
Yeah.
We don't cut
Oh,
nobody.
we staying up all night. We won, baby. That's that scene. That's a great scene.
There's
When he comes home and he's playing with his kids after the win.
There's that scene when the opposing team's coach says like, "Oh, you eat nothing but a monkey," and like has a banana or whatever.
Yes.
On national television. Yeah.
Yeah.
On probably local TV, but he does an interview with the news, and like the opposing team coach is just like, "Oh, Coach Boone, he's a monkey," like something like that.
Yeah, that's
And
not,
then,
that's not the line at all, but go on.
is it not the line?
No, that's just what Greg hears.
Doesn't call him.
He just doesn't. I don't even think they planted a banana in front of his house. And
Okay, something with a banana.
yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, he brings a banana with him.
I haven't
Go
seen the
ahead.
movie in a while.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. At the end of the game, when the two teams play, of course the Titans win.
Yeah.
And at the end of the game, Denzel takes out a banana and hands it to the coach.
He throws the banana
Throws
at him,
the- yeah.
and he catches it. Yeah.
And there's this comic, I forget who it is. He does a
Koshin Angle.
Oh, that's who does it?
Yeah.
And he says, what happens if they would have lost?
If they would have lost. Yeah.
You need the banana.
Good ass movie.
Great movie.
Oh, I love
Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
It's graduation season. So you know
We're
Denzel.
all getting late.
He was just yelling at a paparazzi.
He yelled-
Did you
yes.
see that?
Yes, he assaulted someone.
He was screaming at. He's like, "No, stop it!
Yeah.
Stop taking my picture."
He didn't insult someone, the paparazzi.
Yeah, he was like, "Cut it out."
It was a photographer at the Cannes Film Festival.
right.
And the guy, I think that guy has done shit in the past.
And Denzel was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are like
He
that.
tries to like grab people. He tries to be like a funny
Oh, okay.
guy.
All
I think I think I've seen
but it is
some-
graduation season, so
We're all getting
So
late.
Denzel well
no. They're-
stay away from the schoolyards, my man.
Graduated.
but Denzel Washington, that
the
means he's
best.
going to make a commencement speech.
he made it's so good.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
inspiring.
He's at an all-black college.
Oh, he goes up.
Yeah.
He's like, if you think you could do what I done, then do what I done.
Mm.
Feel big.
Yeah.
I was sitting in my grandmama's beauty shop.
Yeah. Thinking about how no one has met a name off of taking strike 3. No one has ever made a name. No one's ever hit a home run by looking at the catcher's mitt. I've never seen a U-Haul following a hearse.
Can't take it with you. I ain't never seen a fat outdoor cat.
Never.
You got to stay hungry.
We love his commencement speeches.
Love it.
We watch them all the time.
So inspiring.
They were just like you want to get pumped up, you just watch a Denzel commencement speech.
And he's like a preacher. They dress him like a preacher.
There's comments in the YouTube section that say, "I was a C student before I watched the speech.
Yeah.
I am now a C+ student after watching the speech." He's like a big preacher.
Oh, he's so
He's
good.
like, you can't fry a French fry. You can't. I repeat, you cannot fry a French fry.
you can't fry an egg without cracking it open.
Yeah,
It's all those type.
it's
of
like that
sayings.
kind of stuff.
And the inspirational music in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, he has music in his?
Well, the
The
video, the editing.
Yeah.
Damn.
It would be funny if Denzel's like, hit the music.
And honestly, it's the Remember the Titans theme.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's just that.
Oh, well, that's
I fucking love
okay.
Denzel. I don't
You
give a
can't
shit.
make two Macbeths, only one,
should-
and recast him as a black man.
He shouldn't have made one. Terrible movie. Denzel. Oh, I was watching another Denzel classic from the 2000s, John Q.
It's
Have you ever seen John
Great.
Q?
You gotta stop asking me if I've seen movies. You gotta don't do it anymore.
Why you never seen John Q?
What did you think my last sentence meant?
Damn. John
I'll
Q.
tell you when I've seen a movie.
You had to have seen it. It's when he kidnaps.
He didn't
I'm sorry,
He didn't see. He just said he didn't see it.
You've had to have seen this movie.
Motherfucker.
He just
I'm
said he
spinning I'm spinning something.
The
I feel like
dreidel?
I'm in Get Out.
You're like stinning.
John Q, his kid has like a heart attack in the middle of a little league game. He needs a new heart,
Yeah.
and he can't afford it because he's just a factory worker.
What the hell do I know?
So
It's a factory worker.
he goes into the hospital and he's like talking to like the receptionist. He's like, my kid just needs a new heart.
Yeah.
He needs a new heart. And the receptionist's like, I can't do anything for you, sir.
Yeah.
And then he just takes out a gun. He's like, now you're gonna do something.
Yeah.
So he holds the hospital hostage throughout the entire fucking movie.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen this, but I know it.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
such a good movie.
Yeah.
And Robert,
But that is like unreasonable of him. The nurse really can't do anything
but
about it.
he's a
I
stupid.
see a fresh
factory
heart on the shelf right there. There's a fresh heart right there. My kid needs a heart.
He's a dumb factory worker, and then it's like his best friend in the movie is like this other stupid
Yeah.
factory worker, and Denzel holds the entire hospital hostage,
But
and
he's
then-
also kind to them.
and he's also kind to
He's
them.
not like
Yeah.
just a regular assailant.
It's a movie.
Right.
He's a guy who has a heart.
There's conflicting morals.
But his kid doesn't have a heart. So.
It's
Well, I'm
a
glad you have one.
it's a movie that is a direct shot at the healthcare system back in
Yeah,
the 2000s.
this was 02, like social commentary. So
Yeah.
there's like a mix between like wacky liberal and we got to stay grounded.
Robert Duvall's character is the cop, and he's like fishing in the beginning of the movie,
Yeah.
and then they call
a
him.
day away from retirement.
Yeah, he's like a day away from
So was
retirement.
the 2000 social commentary movie something filled with just holes.
Yes.
And they were,
Yeah,
tons
it'd be
of-
like, in a regular situation,
Pretty much.
Would
this
never
guy'd
happen.
be dead on the floor.
They would've
and his
killed
son
him.
is so dead.
They
So
would've
like
killed Q.
Robert Duvall's the hostage negotiator, and he's like fishing, and he's like a day away from retirement. And he gets called to talk to Denzel and talk him down. And then there's a great line when he's like, "I want to talk to the owner. I don't know, the owner of this hospital." And they're like, "No, he's off, sir." And he's like, "Well, get me the head doctor." And they're like, "No, he's off, sir." "Well, get me like a nurse." And they're like, "They're off." He's like, "Does anyone work at this hospital?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "It's Saturday, sir." He's like, "So what? It's Saturday. Don't people get sick on Saturdays?"
Stupid.
Because they shouldn't have a life outside their job.
Because hospital workers don't work on Saturdays.
They don't. No, don't get sick
Also,
on Saturday.
another classic line is when they're interviewing the best friend, Denzel's best friend. He's like this dumb Italian guy. He also works at the factory.
And he's just all like, he loves his son. He loves his kid.
He's like, yeah, men have limits.
Yeah.
And then when you can only take it so far. And then he's just like, well, what the hell do I know? Maybe I'm just a stupid factory worker.
John Q.
It's such a good movie.
Oh, it's great.
Stupid Eddie Griffin's in it.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, John, you're my hero.
That was the
That's
end of the
end
movie.
of the movie.
That's the end.
Antoine Fisher is what the
I'm
fuck
not going to even ask. Antoine Fisher
is
still standing.
I'm still strong.
Yeah.
I'm just muting myself.
I'm gonna ask it. I don't think I've seen Antoine Fisher.
Oh,
I've just seen that one scene.
it's a great movie.
Actually, I have seen Antoine Fisher.
He gets molested by his
Derek Luke.
sister or something.
Derek
like that.
Luke.
Oh, my sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta watch this movie.
Yeah.
I've seen that movie.
Yeah, he plays a Navy officer, right?
Mhm.
I think something like that.
Yeah, years later, he crashes a boat into the Brooklyn Bridge.
Antoine Fisher, great movie.
Badges? We don't know stuff. Thinking badges?
I just to go back to the Brooklyn Bridge, so I
Go
have something
ahead.
to say.
Get. Get.
If you watch that video, you see like a towboat chasing it, and it is very funny.
Yeah.
That the towboat thinks it's gonna
Catch
stop
it.
this
Yeah.
sail.
Yeah.
It's just gonna slide in.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna do shit, man. It's very fun. Very, very fun to see that.
It's
And
good stuff.
I heard this is what happened. The boat lost power,
Yes.
Wow, really?
and while they hit reverse,
Yeah.
and so the boat stayed in reverse, and the momentum carried it to the bridge. They weren't supposed to even go near the bridge.
What?
They're supposed to go out to the ocean.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yep. Well,
So
there
that's
you
how
go.
much that sucks.
Also, that's how light Mexicans are.
It was a windy day.
They're all like 5'2" and
Yeah.
140 pounds.
Yeah, you don't really see a fat one.
No,
They
what
don't
was
see
it?
jacked
Mexico
ones.
was like voted like the fattest country in
That's
the world.
true. I
Because-
remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
They're
because
the
everyone's
fa-
doing that joke.
they're
They're all
just
little.
tiny.
They're all little.
Right.
So they don't really weigh
Yeah.
that much.
Right. It's like peeing in a ball pit.
Yeah. Everyone's doing that joke instead of building a wall. They should just build stairs because they're
Right.
fat. Yeah.
Because they're fat.
Yeah, and everyone's
Stay
like,
a foot.
"Ha, fucking funny ass joke.
I'm gonna put treadmills.
Yeah, yeah, right. No treadmill.
Yeah.
No.
Build a wall. That's what I mean about these goddamn Mexicans.
Oh, racist son of a bitch.
Oh, not this.
No,
Yeah,
he's
not you
back.
again.
Well, I'm not
I
saying
thought
that.
we banned him.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying President Trump had the idea of building a wall, but he ran on it in 2016.
Well, thank God we have a president who cares about us now. Thank you so much, racist son
Thank
of a bitch.
God for that.
All right, and what is your book called again?
Pots and pans, New Year's Eve, overrated.
Thank you, racist son of a bitch, and we'll see you very soon. To our next story, Ann Coulter, scarecrow or stupid cunt. Back after this. My pillow is the greatest pillow.
We're back with
in
racist
the
son of a bitch.
history of pillows.
And here's the thing about Joe Biden. He should have told us this entire time he had cancer. Why wouldn't you tell us? You let the American people let down by doing that. How am I going to tell my father who had cancer? He let his bosses know.
Extraordinarily correct, racist son of a bitch. Thank you. But remember, it's none of your business.
Hold on, I want to promote my book. White Girl Could Cry.
Thank you. It's a great book. I actually got
This guy
it.
writes so many books.
I read a couple of excerpts. I actually wrote the forward for it. Thank you so much, racist son of a bitch. Yeah. And to our next segment, Greg Gutfeld, jokes or is he serious? Back after this.
My pillow is the greatest. Mark Wahlberg does ads now for Fox
Yeah,
News.
he's like, I jerk
Does he?
off my priest. I love jerking him off. And I found God after I made Boogie Nights. I looked at William H. Macy. I said, thank God I don't look like that. And it didn't make me that ugly.
Mark Wahlberg.
Imagine if Wahlberg was on the Brooklyn Bridge, that fucking boat would have turned around the other way.
Yeah.
If he was with his kids, that boat wouldn't have crashed into the Brooklyn
Fuck my
Bridge.
kids if I was with Donkey.
I don't want to fuck your
That would
kids.
have somehow been a 3-hour movie.
If I was with Donkey and Johnny Drama.
Donkey.
Isn't that the real turtle's
turtle?
name?
Yeah. But he's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
They never got to him. The real Eric Weinstein, who's based on Eric Murphy in Entourage.
Yeah.
He's the one who they portray as Turtle on the smash hit reality show Wahlburgers.
Oh, okay.
And Steve Levinson, I think that's his name, is the guy who's being like, he's like the real life E. But really, E is Eric Weinstein. No relation to Harvey.
I love on Entourage when they would like see Mark Wahlberg's Entourage,
Yes.
and like the characters would be like, "Oh, that's Mark Wahlberg's
Yeah.
Entourage," and they look at each other.
Yeah,
like,
they have
"Oh,
like a-
this," and then you just know Mark
Yeah, but
Wahlberg watched that back in
cries.
B-roll, and was just
Fucking
like, "This is what this was about.
Yeah, he's like,
This is the funniest scene in cinema.
he starts crying. He's
This-
like, oh my God.
This is what it was about."
It's like, that's how we did it. Yeah.
Wow.
Entourage the movies on Netflix.
Is it?
Yeah, they cut out the proverb at the beginning. I forget what it's called. Yeah.
Maybe Netflix just hates proverbs.
I don't like it.
Maybe.
Imagine they did the Lord of the Rings and like they just cut out the whole beginning part that gives you the context.
Yeah.
And they're just like, here's an elf.
I'd be at a loss. Why is this fucking wizard late?
Right.
Yeah. But he's never late.
Nor early.
Yeah.
A wizard arrives exactly on time.
All right. Yeah. She yelled at me.
Bilbo Baggins.
He just spends the whole movie yelling at people.
You think I'm a man of cheap tricks or something like that?
I am
forget the
no
line.
conjurer of cheap
There it
tricks.
is.
Your mommy's all right. Your daddy's all right. That'd be great. Ian McKellen, guy's gay, right?
He's a big pervert.
Is he?
With Patrick Stewart, aren't they gay lovers?
I don't think so.
I think he's
Ian McKellen's gay,
he's a
and
good
Patrick
guy, yeah.
Stewart and him.
Wait, Patrick Stewart's gay?
He's not gay, but he's like best friends with Ian McKellen.
Wait, Patrick Stewart's gay? No!
No,
Not Patrick Stewart. Yeah.
Ian McKellen, I think.
What are you talking about? I never heard this.
Molested Brad Renfro.
That's what they say.
That's
on
what
the
I
set
hear.
of-
At Poople.
Ah.
yeah.
He plays like a Nazi. He plays.
I would have thought it was the Dome.
Yeah.
What's the dome?
I never seen that.
I've never seen that.
No, I've never seen the Dome.
It was a miniseries.
Oh no!
Oh, I thought it was a documentary.
No,
about
no, it wasn't the Dome. It was something else.
I thought it was about Rosie O'Donnell's head. Got him. Yeah, you were gonna make a head joke. Who are you gonna go with?
Barry Bonds.
Ah, damn it! No, O'Donnell's better.
Yeah,
Bigger head.
Dated.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Also, could have went with a midget.
Oh, also, fuck Timothy Chalamet.
Oh God.
Why?
Why? Please.
He's so annoying. He's
Why, at the Knick
now he's the
games?
big Nick fucking fan.
Yeah.
Who cares? French faggot.
Take it easy. You
Can't
didn't have to
stand
say
it.
you're
Yeah,
right.
you're right. High five.
Could have just left it at French.
Whoa.
We all know what you meant.
Oh, he's so annoying.
Is he French?
Yeah,
Oh.
Chalamet.
Chalamet?
Yeah. What part? Like,
He's
was,
also-
was his mom French and the dad a faggot, or the other way around?
He's also like a rich kid.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's a Nepo baby, right?
yeah.
Oh my God, I'm tired of these nepo
Who's,
babies. All the way down to fast food. Son of the Baconator, Carl's Jr.
Son of Thunder.
He's at the Knick games. He sits in the front row,
Oh, he's
Yeah,
so
I've
annoying.
seen that.
hanging
Fuck that
out
guy.
with what's
Shitty
Kendall
actor.
and Kylie.
that Kardashian,
He's a shitty actor.
Both
too.
of them.
Kylie Jenner, right? She's
They were
not-
both in
Kylie
the
Kard-
last one, I think.
And doesn't Bad Bunny hang out with them with the sister?
Bunny.
I prefer Good Bunny. How about that? How about that?
I prefer fucking Bugs Bunny. That's what I prefer.
I prefer books.
Oh, that tickled
Whatever
me.
happened to Bugs Bunny?
That got me. We gotta incorporate that. Bad Bunny. I prefer Good Bunny. I prefer fucking Bugs Bunny. That'd be good.
What are you looking up?
I was trying to find that show that he was in.
Who?
Shyamalan?
Ian McKellen.
Oh, McKellen.
Oh, Ian McKellen.
The Dome.
I don't give a fuck about the
Good impression.
Chalamet.
Oh, Chami.
I bet you Ian McKellen wants to eat up
Oh,
Chalamet.
he would fucking eat that.
I want a nice snack.
He wants. I want you.
Kylie, could you lend your boyfriend to me just for one night?
Oh my God, Mommy went food shopping. The front row is so beautiful.
Timothy Chalamet's like 30. He looks fucking 14.
That's why they
That's
love
why,
him.
yeah,
That's why the libs
that's
love him.
That's the
Yeah, he's the demographic.
he should
What's
play
all
David
that?
Hogg in a movie.
Yeah. No, we should play David Hogg.
Oh.
One of those gay porn stars.
Oh.
David Hogg, didn't he get kicked out of the Democratic Party?
Yeah, they threw him
Oh.
out.
They were like, no, you want to, you're too aggressive.
Yeah.
Plus, you're a bad actor. Yeah.
Oh, no.
He should play David Hogg. Yeah, right.
Democrat Party was like, yeah, but he's not really even a Democrat. I don't think he doesn't even go to that school.
They mean girls that. At the end,
he never even went to that school.
he's just like, oh my God, and we shall stand up for ourselves and we will fight against this ridiculous Second Amendment. Now give me a hell yeah. And everyone like, he doesn't even go to that school. That was Stoneman Douglas.
Yeah.
There's a kid who does, he does stand up in in Park Slope. He went to that school.
Yeah,
He
I
does
know.
a joke about it.
Yeah.
And nobody knows the reference whatsoever.
I know.
And I'm like, how don't you know, like, at least a little bit? Like, Stoneman Douglas. It's also a very prestigious school in is it
Tampa?
Dade County?
I don't know.
Yeah, because Anthony Rizzo went to that school. There's like a whole line of people that actually went. That would be like the equivalent of like Severian getting shot up in Brooklyn.
Who was the school shooter for that one?
That's Nicholas Cruz.
Is that his name?
yeah,
I don't know.
Nicholas
Is he
Cruz.
still alive?
Yeah,
that's the
I
one that
think so.
survived, right?
They all, yeah,
Well, I don't-
right. They
I
don't
don't-
all kill themselves. Yeah, no, yeah,
No.
he's still alive.
Yeah, because they tackled
yeah,
him.
he's like a Christian nut now.
Oh, is he? He's
Yeah,
like the son of Sam.
kind of like the son of Sam. Nepotism. Who was Sam?
Yeah, but a lot of people said that David Hogg,
Like big one, huh?
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he is a fucking dick.
Yeah,
He is
you
a
got him.
fucking dick.
You got him. Go ahead. What did they say about
A
David
lot of
Hogg?
people said he like didn't actually even go to the school. Like no one ever.
Yeah,
seen
because he
him
was like on a
before.
beach in a different state like a year before then, doing an interview with the news about some other tragedy. So why wouldn't people have a little inkling?
Wait a second, is that true?
Yeah, you never seen that?
This hog?
You never seen that video
No.
of him like before Stoneman Douglas? Like a year before then, he was like on a beach, and there was something that happened like locally, and he's just the news caught him, and
No, I'd never seen this.
yeah, that's why everyone thought he was a crisis actor.
Oh, get
because he
the-
just keeps running into tragedies.
Well, I'm not saying he's a crisis actor, but he's definitely like a plant. Because
He's a
Now
hunk.
they don't like him as much.
well,
you
now
know
that well,
Yeah,
you know,
they
he's
threw him out of the Democratic Party. Didn't they make him head chair of the DNC?
something like that.
It was,
yeah.
or,
Isn't he like 25?
yeah, but they don't care.
29, I think.
No, he's that old.
I think he is.
Is Stoneman Douglas that long ago? 2017 or
David
18?
Hogg is yes. It's not that long ago, is it? Who knows? Come on, David Hogg. Oh, he's 25. You're right.
Yeah,
He's
he's not
25.
that
Yeah.
old. Yeah.
It's a little young for having
Remember that party's mad old. They have to
They have
inject
to
some
get
youth.
younger.
Like
right.
Who-
Well, because the Republican Party has all the youth right
they
now.
do.
You have-
JD
you have Charlie
Vance.
Kirk.
And JD Vance.
Hey, J.D. Vance.
Who's younger than JD Vance
Charlie Kirk.
besides him? Those guys, when they go out, hey, ladies, lock up your pussies.
Is Charlie Kirk married?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like one of those like Christian nuts.
Yeah, he's like, I fuck my wife in her vagina.
Yeah. he doesn't seem like a whole lot of fun.
Charlie Kirk?
No.
No.
Every
No.
interview I see with him, I'm like, this guy sucks.
Yeah.
I don't want to be his friend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, he's
no.
like
think
a
his
smart
points are that
guy, I
good.
guess.
No.
He didn't even go to college. That's his whole thing. I didn't even go to college.
Oh, he didn't go to college?
What'd he do, though?
He
worked? What is he, like
he
a
didn't want to have a
electric-
job, so he just went to a library and said, college is bullshit.
Okay, but what did you do instead?
And now he's like a super like Christian Republican.
But
guy.
what did he do to get there? Like, was he like like an
He would just go
electrician?
to colleges. No, he would go to colleges and be like, debate me.
Okay, but like, so he was a YouTuber.
Kinda, yeah.
So that he didn't do anything like of any note. Like he didn't like work a job at least for like a couple of years.
No,
make
whatever
some
that
money as a
company that does the debate.
They just
things that
found
he
this
does.
guy. That's all they did.
Yeah, so he would get
Young
these
one,
lines
young
going.
Americans, I think, right? I think it's the name.
No, it's something else.
Like he's not like a guy that. All right, when I turned 18, I got a job because I needed to get a job to support my my mother.
Right.
And I worked as an electrician for 4 years, and I racked up enough cash, and I was able to start a YouTube channel. And in between, then I educated myself. I'm an autodidact.
He probably had to kiss
It
it.
was called The Prisoner, by the
probably
way,
had
the
to-
show I'm still thinking of, for Ian McKellen.
What do you have to do?
He probably had to kiss it.
Who's? Sean Hannity.
Kiss it. Kiss the ass. He probably had to kiss it. Kiss it.
That PBR. Hold on. These are great beers.
Oh, yeah.
They're the funnest I've ever had drinking on the show.
This guy lost PBR.
That I do, yes.
Yeah. That Charlie Kirk, he's a big douche, though.
He is. He's ugly too. He's little
Very
lips.
ugly, man.
Don't like him.
I like. You ever watch the Jubilees? You ever watch those?
Yes.
There's a fun one where he's doing it.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah.
And one girl goes, "Ugh."
Yeah, 'cause he smiles.
at her, yeah.
And
Really?
she goes, oh, smiling's creepy. And he goes, smiling's creepy? And she goes, well, just yours.
Well, yours, yeah.
Yeah, when you do
Very
it.
funny.
When you do it.
Those Jubilees are hilarious, but they should. I would know what I
Well,
would
they
want to
covered
say.
everything, and they just ended up doing Skip Bayless versus fans.
Yeah, that was stupid. But what they should do is they should put water on the floor so they all slip.
Put it in an oil bath.
Yeah, put some butter. Yeah, some oil, some grease.
Then you
so
can
they
get up
slip.
and debate.
Oh, that would be great. Just watching them fucking try to get to the chair.
Some of these guys that do these like these right wing podcasts, like Charlie Kirk and Matt Walsh,
Okay.
Ben Shapiro,
He's annoying.
they must be fucking horrible at parties
Oh yeah, because they do that
because they probably walk in. I debate you.
right. They just walk in debating you.
Yeah.
Oh, this dip is awesome. This
Okay.
dip is no good.
Yeah.
And I thank you for your time. Who's next?
I'll tell you, the dip is what's ruining America.
Yeah. Yeah, too many people double dipping.
Well,
That's what I'd say.
well, he actually took 2 chips. I'm just saying he took 2 chips. No, he took 1. I debate you. I win.
Yeah. Probably annoying.
They're probably bad annoying to go to parties with.
Yeah,
They're probably not
debaters?
fun.
No, I don't want to debate everything.
You know, seems like a good time. Tucker Carlson. I bet you he's a lot of fucking fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Bet you he throws a hell of a barbecue.
Yeah. Can you believe I interviewed the guy that blew Obama? Isn't that interesting? He blew Obama.
Oh, he would be so much fun. He probably talk mad shit
Oh, he
Yeah.
talks shit.
at his
I'm
barbecue.
an asshole.
Probably
I'm working on my
laughing
Tucker.
hysterically.
It's a good impression.
Not a bad
It's a good
impression.
Yeah.
Probably has fucking what would you say? 10 garbage pails of fucking
Of
beer.
Nazi fingerings out. Yeah, beer.
Hey,
yeah.
these army men, right? And
Yeah.
some of them are Nazis.
Check this one out.
And the other ones are Jews.
Yeah, let's play this. Let's play this game. I call this Little Auschwitz
So
right here.
I had this really
Yeah.
interesting
Yeah.
G.I. Joe. It was
Yeah.
actually up the ass of Johnny Knoxville in Jackass. Was that Johnny Knoxville? Was that Steve?
no, it's Ryan Dunn.
Oh, Ryan Dunn.
And there was a
Damn it.
it was a toy
G.I.
car.
Joe I'm aware of is G.I. Joe Stalin. Okay.
That would be great. He probably does a hell of a barbecue.
Probably does.
Oh, that guy
He
nails
doesn't
it.
drink though.
You don't leave the grill.
No, definitely not.
You don't give it to you.
It's just in case a
He
woman
wears
wants
a
to pick
kiss
up
the
the
cook apron.
Hands off.
Yeah, it's like that place.
Grilling's for men.
Yeah, cooking is for women. Okay, thanks. Put that away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle Obama's penis. She got a big penis. What?
Might as well cut that off and put it on the grill.
Oh, kielbasa. Michelle, thanks for coming.
What are you doing to my wife?
Obama has a barbecue.
He has a cookout.
Oh, he has a
Obama's
cookout.
probably a good barbecue. It's a cookout.
Yeah, he has a cookout.
We all know the difference.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, less white people.
Did you bring your shrimp
Yeah.
and corn? For the
Yeah.
pot?
Is that like a thing?
We're going to lay down some newspaper
I've been to a few of those.
Cookouts?
Oh yeah.
because you're invited.
I'm invited to cookout.
I actually unintentionally went to one once.
yeah.
Yeah, I was driving
Were
these.
you a cop?
No, I was
No.
driving these 2 gangbangers while I was driving my shit truck. It's from the movie The Cookout.
I haven't seen it.
Hell of a movie.
It's a past story.
It's a best story. That movie.
Plays like a truck driver, picks up Ja Rule and some other guy.
yeah.
And he's driving them to the cookout, and he's just like his shit all over.
No, what's
his
mad
hands.
funny about?
And he picks up. He picks the shit.
No, what's mad funny about Ja Rule and that other guy in that movie? They go to rob the kid because he was the first overall pick in the NBA draft. But they play the biggest haters of all time. They rob him because of money, but they also hate him because he's from their neighborhood. Yeah, he's from Newark. Because he gets drafted by the Nets. In the same year that LeBron James was drafted.
I think it was based
Oh,
on
3.
LeBron James.
It might have been.
It's a great movie.
It's not a great movie.
It's a
Don't
funny-
say it's a great movie. Just say it's a funny movie.
It's a very funny,
When
great
you
movie.
say, because like when
Great
you,
how funny
'cause
that
when you
movie
say,
is.
when you take a breath and go, it was a great movie. Like that's reserve that
Cinephile.
for like Shawshank or something.
There's a
like
lot
that.
of movies I think are great.
You're nuts. This guy's nuts.
They can't all be great.
Yeah. This guy's crazy.
After fucking 2003, they weren't.
The other day we were
Cookout
watching.
came out
The other day we were
2004.
watching TV and there was a commercial of a movie with wizards, and he asked me what it was. And I just blindly responded, Harry Potter. I went to my phone.
It wasn't about wizards.
It wasn't even close to Harry
Was that
Potter.
movie How to Train a Dragon?
Because I had some, I had some mental issues last week. I lost my memory and stuff. I forgot to put my shower on. I forgot my FanDuel password. I was sick on Thursday, on Wednesday and Thursday.
You think you have cognitive issues now?
Yeah. Well, I just got diagnosed with cancer.
No, it's Joe Biden.
I had it all this whole time. I had it. I'm the real Joe Biden. Will the real Joe Biden please stand up? That's something that
He can't.
Racist son of a bitch would say.
The real one is the one that can't.
Racist son of a bitch.
Yeah, some cognitive issues.
Back in 2001, Marshall Mathers, Slim Shady, Eminem wrote, will the real Slim Shady stand up?
Right.
I want to see the real Joe Biden stand up.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us, racist son of a bitch.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
That was great.
Please buy my book, White Girl Can Cry.
Okay. On our next segment, we have Leo 2.5. He's going to join us today.
And Bo Deedle.
We have Leo 2.5 and Bo Dito. They're going to talk to us about Black Fatigue, the Anthony Cumia novel. Back after this. My Pillow's the best pillow.
By the way, who is trying to cancel the My Pillow guy?
People who ordered it.
People with insomnia.
It
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, people were like, I don't really need that kind of pillow. Do you ever have one?
No.
That shit.
Oh, they're terrible. It's like
The
sleeping.
My Pillow?
Yeah, it's like sleeping on a brick.
That
Yeah.
sounds like awful.
Yeah, because he's a crackhead. He slept on plenty of bricks. That's probably why he modeled it after.
It's like you're sleeping under a bridge.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what he did. He definitely came up with the idea because he was homeless and a crackhead. He goes, no, what I can really use is a pillow. So when I get clean, that's going to be my thing. I'm going to make my pillow. Don't touch my pillow, bitch.
It's a cinder block with moss
Oh,
on it.
I fuck your dick for just 10 minutes on your pillow. No, it's my pillow, bitch.
Stick up your ass.
They should have did Butterfinger commercials. Keep your fingers off my pillow.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Tell
Keep your head off my pillow.
Man,
That's why you should be the head of marketing for My Pillow. I've been telling you that for years.
I haven't had Butterfingers in so long.
Yeah.
Those are
Because I haven't thrown a ball to you.
Get out of here. Get out of here. No, you're just being silly. Run along.
Right along. Right. Oh, it's Dazed and Confused. The whole episode has been referencing. Right along, right along. That's the big black guy.
Yeah.
Hey, do me a favor. Go to the Centennial. Get me a sixer of this stuff. Yeah. This is the world's smallest beers.
You couldn't handle that, right, freshman?
Yeah. He wants them all up in that ass.
Oh.
See, the freshman gets with the fat chick. It makes sense.
She's not that fat.
She was fat.
She's probably right. For
Compared
that
to
time.
everyone else in that movie, she's like the grossest woman in the whole movie.
It's the end of the school year. I got to put it on.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think it's okay for freshmen to fuck fat chicks.
Yeah, that's why it made sense. That's why
It's got to get it in.
it's an easy. The movie is a great depiction. It's the best depiction of.
I think your
of high
first
school.
your first sex should be like your first car. Shitty, a lot older than you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and out of gas.
It's got rust. Don't move.
That movie will always be that's the best depiction of any high school
Oh, it's so
movie
good.
that's realistic.
That's a great movie.
Yeah. You see it, dude. Right
What are
there.
we talking?
Dazed and Confused.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah.
That Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Fast Times.
See, Superbad is not. I don't. A lot of people say that one, but that's very modern.
No, Superbad.
It's not
It's a
that.
modern classic.
It's too. It's no. It's great. I love Superbad.
It's in there,
It's
but
one of my
it's-
favorite movies. But I'm saying, like, in terms of realism, in terms of how high school is, like, there's a lot of you gotta suspend disbelief a little bit with Superbad. I think with Dazed and Confused and Fast Times,
Fast Times
are
Ridgemont High.
very. That's how high school is. You get an abortion.
That's in Fast Times.
Your brother pays for an abortion. Yeah, that's how it goes. Great movie. I loved high school. I had a great time.
We watched Dazed and Confused in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was my senior year. Yeah.
Superbad came out while
watched-
we were in high school.
Yeah, right before our senior year, 07. Yeah. Yeah.
I had a better time right after high school.
After high school?
Like 5 years after high school is when I got to do all the high school fun stuff.
Fucking love high school.
We had a great
I
time.
fucking loved it.
I was doing stand-up comedy. I was fucking fat chicks and balls. And then I did that for years.
You know what's pretty funny? It's like, because we grew up in Staten Island, and Sam Stevens used to call Staten Island, it's basically the 1970s with iPhones. It is true, because I had a great time in high school, and no one has a great time in high school outside people that lived through the 70s. It was a very 70s thing.
I don't know if that's true.
College was more like 80s,
Now kids have
90s.
anxiety, and there's like a lot
What are you
of
talking
now
about, like,
today,
a lot of
today?
shit
no one
that,
has
like,
anything.
that kids have to
I
go
think
through.
if you
No one has any fun today.
if you go to a high school
Until you're like in your mid-20s.
in a suburban area, I think chances are your high school experience will be okay. Like no matter what it will be. Like I don't mean you're gonna have a good time. I mean like you'll look back at it at least somewhat like, oh, I went through that. Like it's more it's like in a traditional sense, as opposed to like because other people go to high school and they're taking like 6 trains. Like like people like who went to like a Catholic school in Brooklyn, they were taking 6 buses to get there. You know, to me, like yes, fine, maybe that worked, but to me, high school is, you know, you go to school, the first couple of years, you take the short bus, and then your senior year, you get your license.
Yeah.
And
You wake up in the morning.
yeah.
Feeling like P. Diddy.
I was going to do the Saved by the Bell lyrics. I couldn't think of them.
Yeah. Did you catch the short bus reference?
Yes, of course.
You take the little bus. You know, the matron helps you off the first 3 years. And then your senior year, you get your driver's license. Yeah, and people are like, he drives himself now. You park in your teacher's spot. Senior prank.
Come on, that first like big high school party.
That's a lot
Did
of
you guys
fun.
have a good senior prank?
No,
No.
we didn't do that shit. No, that's
I've been
gay.
the same
Didn't
person.
participate.
We've been exactly the same since we were
I believe that.
Yeah.
Can I
Middle,
tell you?
middle of the road.
Let me tell you something before you get into that. I was a very earnest kid between 1 and 12. Played Little League All Stars. I slipped coming home to score the tying run. I've been like that ever since. I've just been disenfranchised. I hated the
You're a
world.
piece of shit.
I've been piece of shit since.
You
That's
got
the day.
fucked, and that was it.
That was the day it all changed. I was like, wow, I'm a fucking retard. That's it. Yeah.
I'm smoking.
I've been
That's
this
it.
way the entire. I didn't smoke because I still try to play baseball, but I've been this way ever since. In our senior prank, absolutely not. Go ahead. What was your senior prank? Go ahead, tell us. What was it? Gus,
Well, in
Gus
Florida.
What did Gus Edwards try to make that little girl go in front of her?
That's a pretty good prank, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty good prank. Huh?
He would do that. NFL star.
For anyone listening, Nick went to high school with Gus Edwards
Gus
of the
Bus.
Baltimore Ravens.
Isn't his name Gus Bus too?
Gus the Bus.
Gus the bus.
Yeah.
He's a running back.
God.
Yeah. No, there
It
you.
rhymes with bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's nothing to do with the little girl throwing herself in front of it.
I think that was a train.
For the sake of the story, come on.
We can
Go
walk
ahead.
to that train.
What happened?
We can go there.
I know. I was there that day.
Did you push a little girl in front of the train?
No, but I certainly masturbated to it after.
Ugh.
I'm only kidding. Who would do that? What am I, disgusting?
Ugh.
What was your senior
on.
year prank?
That was
We didn't
Tails.
have one. We didn't have one. But when I was in sophomore year in high school, in Florida, the seniors they took like bags of cotton balls and they planted them all over the football field to make the entirely black janitorial staff
Damn.
pick the cotton.
Well, I thought you were gonna say the entirely black football team.
Nah, they were in on it.
Nah, they went really. Well,
That's a.
we know who was working the houses then.
It
Oh,
was.
you guys don't think that's funny?
Nah,
Too mean?
it's me.
I don't find it funny, but I can see the humor in it.
Thank you, racist son of a bitch.
Please buy my book. White man down, black man up.
Yeah, well, thank you for joining us. After this, we have Donald Trump Jr. on Biden's cancer announcement. Also coming up later, we have Eric Trump Jr.
I like in those movies when they'll do like the senior year prank and they always put like the coach's car on the football
Oh, yeah.
field,
Oh, yeah.
and all the seniors always do like this thing, like
And they get pumped up, and they're all
fucking yeah.
they're all wearing those mesh football jerseys that are
Yeah.
cut off at their stomach.
Yeah.
And they're just like, whoa, we did it. No, the worst prank I've ever heard was something similar to that was my friend growing up. She for April Fool's Day, she took all her family photos out from the cases and shit and replaced them all with black people to scare her dad. And it was like the most like retarded. Why would you do that? And then the dad totally fucking flipped out. Like it worked. It was Mr. Rob.
Oh, yeah, it was. That's so ridiculous.
Yeah, they took out all the photos and it totally worked. He totally flipped out. Like he overreacted. He yelled at them. Why would you do that? You guys aren't black.
It's a dumb prank.
It was like something. It was like, why would you do that? It was
Well,
like,
he was stunad. That guy.
yeah, that was stupid.
He was fucking stunad.
That was like an April.
No, it's
Fool's
also a
joke.
great high school movie. End of the year high school movie. Can't Hardly Wait.
Yeah,
That's a great one. The House Party. You ever see that?
That's obscure. No one.
Can't
A
Hardly
lot
Wait.
of people haven't seen that.
Yeah,
though.
it's a little obscure.
Yeah, no.
Fuck you.
Yeah, most people haven't seen that.
I was genuinely asking.
Fuck you.
It's a great high
It's
school.
with Seth Green.
About the big house party. Oh, high school house parties.
Hell
Fucking
yeah.
walk in.
Yeah.
What a small world that is, though. Like when you walk in, you kind of just see the same people. Well, not same people.
It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun, though.
You know, I still go with them. that movie with Bobby Cannavale and it came out last year. It's like a Gen Z super bad. It sucks. It's not that good.
It's on
though.
Netflix, right?
But Bobby Cannavale.
Unstoppable, it's called. Right?
No, it's not going to stop.
That's about the fucking. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
Nah,
That's
nah,
not the same. No, that's,
Invincible. You mean.
no, that's with Wahlberg.
That's with Wahlberg. Unstoppable's about
I forget. Incoming.
Incoming.
Because they're entering their freshman year.
Right.
Bobby Cannavale plays a teacher who goes to all of the high school parties. And then, like, he walks in. He's the only funny part of the movie. He walks in and he's like, I got to teach you guys something. So everyone gather around. And he does, like, chemistry. And he, like, teaches them how to make, like, flaming tornadoes. And he takes a shot. And they're just like, oh, my God, Mr. Cannavale, you're the man. He goes, thank you. Good night. I'm leaving. And he leaves. And then you can see him get called over to the next group.
Yeah.
And like very subtly, like it's called over the next group, and then like there's a scene later where he's showing them how to like smoke weed and like how to make their own bong, and then he never leaves. He gets fucked up. It's very funny. It's very funny. Well, I shouldn't say the movie sucked. It was actually not that bad, but
Cannavale's the man.
it was a good comedy for the
Yeah,
for the
those,
year.
Hell yeah.
those great high school house parties.
Oh.
House parties in general were so much fun.
Oh,
I enjoy them.
Now you.
Rich Kid had him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember a really good one. My friend was a DJ.
Nice.
And they had like a balcony.
Or is it here or
inside the
Staten
house.
Island?
It was in Staten Island.
Staten Island, yeah.
In here or Staten Island. You're a fucking moron.
No, I
Think
thought
about
you were-
when you speak.
I thought you were in Florida. That's why.
You said, was it here or in Staten? It doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you should apologize.
Oh yeah. Go on. Go on.
Anyway, the house had a
Canceled.
balcony
We're in Florida.
in the house. Thank you.
Canceled.
They
Go on.
set him up on the balcony in the house.
Yeah.
And the parents were there, kind of. They're like, we'd rather you drink with
Oh, I hate
us.
that.
They were doing that
Yeah,
thing.
they were doing that.
But there's just drunk children everywhere. He was like walking into rooms. There was drugs going on.
Hey,
and
what year
shit.
was this?
This was 2014.
No. Okay. Where was it again?
It was around here.
Drunk what DJ guy? Ah, no.
They had a balcony in the house.
No, definitely not it. No, that wasn't it. We weren't there.
You could have been.
Could have been there. Drew Fred used to hang out with a lot of younger kids.
We did go
You were
to
in high school in 14 or no?
Yeah, that's
you-
what I graduated from.
That was
We
here
did go
you
to a house party. I know. We went to a house party but that wasn't a backyard. Remember that one?
Yeah, I
was a
remember. That's why I
backyard
think that. Yeah, that's what I think it was.
It was like a giant house party.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And we were like 23, but those kids weren't fucking how
losers.
old? How old? No, there's no chance. Absolutely not. They were not in high school.
Oh,
Definitely not. Nope. Nah, no.
It wasn't.
They were all like we were all in college.
Rock
They're-
got late at the
they're-
party. So now
That's what I'm trying to figure it out.
Go on. What you were saying?
no, it was a great house party.
Those are always fun.
And then the trashy
Or
kids
fun.
would sometimes throw one. My friends, the McGlyns, they lived in the Village Greens. Not far
Oh,
from here.
absolutely. Yeah.
They
yeah.
threw great house
Oh,
parties.
yeah. Definitely.
We went to one party on Toad Hill, but we're a little older.
That was it was college.
But it was like a big.
So you keep because you reference. Go on.
It's house parties in general. We'll move the conversation on to house parties.
Okay, just making sure.
And it was so good because like they had like a big liquor big
stole the
liquor
liquor,
collection.
yeah.
We stole a bunch of
Stole a bunch of liquor.
bottles, two boxes worth of bottles,
And we were like, it's gonna last all summer, because that was in the beginning of the summertime, and we were like, this is gonna last all summer. Lasted 2 weeks. We were done. Everybody's
I
finished.
just something like that. I stole whatever bottles looked nice,
yeah.
and then we tried it. I mean, Crack Rock. I threw a house party and we tried
you
this
stole a
big
Crack
bottle
Rock.
that we were saving. What'd you?
You stole a Crack Rock. Go ahead.
I stole with Crack Rock.
Oh, with your friend. Okay. Because we did that too. We stole a Crack Rock. Well, I stole a Crack Rock on my pillow. It's the best pillow.
KG, don't lean on the glass. Why? Uncut Gems.
I know.
Go.
I've seen that.
Go ahead.
Finally, a movie I've seen.
Uncut Gems. We love it. It's a great movie.
It was this horrible drink. It was a giant, very pretty little looking bottle, and
Coke-shaped bottle. How would her boobs?
Coke bottle shape.
Still fun.
Unimpressed.
Still very fun. I don't like your body.
Moles on your shoulders.
Gross.
Oh. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I got what you're talking.
Oh, no, did you catch up?
Got
No,
it.
I'm sorry. This wasn't ground you haven't been in.
Ground zero.
Oh,
Certainly not our size. Oh man, damn it! We're not talking about anyone specific.
No.
Wait, so what'd you do with Crack Rock?
Oh, we stole bottles from a previous house party, and we used them at my house party.
Oh,
That's good
yeah,
And we had a great bar.
Get it? Yeah,
Great bar. Yeah, at the old house on Atlantic Avenue.
Yeah.
We threw a legendary house party,
Nice. You had the
which
place for
lasted
that.
a whole weekend.
Really?
Because like grandparents, they went away.
That's good stuff.
That's why these people complain about P Diddy. I'm like, what if he would like?
What if
Like
he,
everyone, we're
We've all been part of.
we're all waxing
stuff.
poetically about parties. Imagine, like,
Oh, we had like
that,
makeout circles and shit.
Yeah, like imagine
We did freak offs,
Imagine
kinda.
that with like Rihanna and fucking what's her name, Cassie Ventura. She's fucking ridiculous looking.
Isn't that hilarious?
And Vanessa
that she's-
Hudgens.
I'd rather fuck Robin Ventura.
We know you would.
The baseball player, or her sister? Because I
You'd
could
rather
go.
fuck Ace Ventura.
Yeah, oh, that he would.
Get out of here.
This guy loves Jim Carrey. Wants it all in his mouth.
It's like a lifetime worth of high school
I mean,
parties.
everyone is like, "Oh, I bet he been to the Diddy party." It's like, yeah, but like, it's so much fun.
It's like a lifetime
Yeah.
of,
Yeah, if
of
you're
high
ever
school
invited
parties.
to something fun like
it's
that,
fun.
Because-
Parties are fun.
Yeah, and
It's
then
a good
maybe you grow
time.
out of it, or
Yeah.
you have a bunch of famous friends that all love doing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, it
It's a
really
good
is.
time.
It's like a lifetime of high school parties, especially the high school kids at the appropriate age there.
We knew you were going there.
Going
That's why we
there.
kept it Toronto. They're like a lot of fun. Who fucking wouldn't want to? You had a 3-day fucking party. Never
it
did
was
that.
great.
Never been on a 3-day party.
Yeah, I
Actually-
didn't have to go anywhere. It was great.
Yeah.
Well, we took a break during the. I made the party be just sundown. Just show up at sundown.
And then you also probably did that thing. Did you do this? Let me ask you a question. Did you do this?
Huh.
Did you do that thing where you had people, you had enough strangers over the house, let's say, right?
Yeah.
Did you do that thing where you gathered around the people that you like, right? And you were like, hey, I'm kicking out the rest of these people, but you can hang.
Totally did that.
Of course you did that.
Totally did
That was what
Yeah.
Diddy did
The next
with
door
the
autistic
freak
kid?
off.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Hey
How could-
guys, it's getting late.
How could you not figure this out?
Yeah.
That's what he was doing.
We had an autistic kid next door. He wandered into the party. I had no problem with him.
Did he stay?
My first, So my first, my first reaction was, "What the fuck is he doing here?" And I was like, he's fine. He needs this." And he just kept asking everybody if they saw his cat. And then he'd be like, "My pussy." And then he grabbed one of the girls. And
Well, they can't do that. But whatever.
No, it's fine.
It's okay.
if you get kicked out of a house party early, you just turn around to the host, because if he does the old like,
Yeah.
"Hey guys, it's getting late, and man, we're closing up soon." There's an extra 2-3 hours they're gonna be
Right.
hanging out. You do what I do. I take out a bag of Coke. I'm like, hey, maybe my friend Sean Patrick Flattery wants to hang out. Hell yeah.
What a reference. That's a good one. I mean, what's your friend's name?
Sean Patrick Flattery. There's the right guy.
Yeah, Joe, you got that right. That's good stuff. Sean Patrick Flaherty.
There's the guy's name, right?
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, Flattery.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta pee. I haven't had this much fun fucking drinking PBR in so long. This is a good fucking time.
Get home, take it out. Make sure you hit the bowl.
What are we on? I feel like
We're at 54.
Oh, this is gonna take forever to upload.
Oh, it's all right. I'll be up all fucking night uploading.
Be up all night
We gotta get a new episode out for O'Sullivan.
for old Sully.
O'Sullivan.
Old Sully.
O'Sullivan.
The best ever. That's why I checked the score of the Knicks game.
Oh.
It's 23-20. Oh, middle of the first quarter. Yeah.
23 to 20. Should we just call the game?
Oh, I always want to do that with the Yankee game.
Ah. My only problem with sports radio is every time I turn it on, it's early in the morning, and it's always Yankees talk.
Really?
I'm
'Cause
hoping for Knicks talk, but
you're listening to the fat guy,
I
C-Mac,
don't know. I have no idea.
because he's the only one that talks Yankees on that station. Yeah.
I keep getting him.
The rest of them only they talk about themselves. It's annoying.
Terrible.
We have one more. I thought we're closing up soon. Yeah, we got 55 minutes.
Yeah, we could put. You can go watch the Yankees. I go get my car.
Where's your car?
My car's at my mother's.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking. Wait, how you getting there?
With my mother's car.
Oh, that makes sense.
we're trading cars.
We're trading cards.
I said, "Here's some money. Here's my car. Fix it."
Nice.
That's right. Trading places. That's with Steve Martin and Eddie Murphy. Go on.
I haven't seen that.
I've never seen it either. There's a lot of 80s comedies that I've never watched.
Yeah, I watched The Jerk finally.
I watched that too.
Yeah, I watched a
it
little
last
bit of
week
I
when I was
enjoy The
sick.
Jerk.
All right.
I like the way
All right.
Steve
Cool,
Martin
Martin.
dances.
Yeah, he's very funny. Yeah.
The disco scene.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
dancing in the disco.
I like with the Spanish guys. I like how they just being all Spanish and shit. Like when they pull up and they're just very like, oh, we have a car. Get some tires.
I don't give a fuck. Steve Martin's hilarious.
Yeah, man, funny.
Fucking
Funny ass.
funny
old man.
ass old white
Man,
corny
fucking
man.
funny. Man, fucking funny.
All right, we got to close up. We didn't do any Triple H references.
Well, it's about business.
Fucking Triple H references.
We can't do it every episode.
No, I know.
Oh.
We did more My Pillow.
That's right. But we were talking about the game.
Yeah.
The Nick game.
The Knicks game. Yeah, I think the Pacers are they're a very complete team.
Was it 42-20 it says?
24-20. You have dyslexia now
I
too.
can't
You
s-
really
I
might
can't-
have brain
it's
cancer.
backwards.
You have brain cancer.
I probably do.
WWE wrote that. That is true. Did you know that?
No.
That that Tyler Halliburton and Jalen Brunson.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Racist son of a bitch.
Tyrese. I only know one Tyrese Gibson.
Gibby.
What's it called? They were on an episode of SmackDown when the wrestlers were at the Garden.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and now like Triple H is like, we wrote that, we predicted it.
I need him for 15
That's
points.
a little silly.
I need Carl
It is
Anthony Towns for
ridiculous.
20, Brunson for 25, Halliburton for 15.
So I think the Knicks have heart and they have an X factor. Not literally the player.
I know what you meant.
They have heart.
They do have heart.
The X Factor.
And then the Pacers, I think, are a very complete team that are on a roll.
Well, they beat them last year too, and they've had their number.
They've had their number.
They got-
Pacers are a good team.
They got knocked out by the Pacers randomly one playoff series. I forget what year that was.
That was in.
was like 10
I think
years
that was
ago.
The Melo.
Yeah, it was Carmelo.
Teams.
They
Pacers
faced,
have had their number for a while. It's
they're
gonna be
always getting
interesting.
knocked out by
It's gonna be
Indiana.
good.
Oh, tonight you got to hit DJ Lamar. Wait. No, he didn't. Okay.
Get off your phone. Get off your fucking
Sorry.
phone. Do a Trial Court podcast.
I thought we were done.
We weren't
We
done.
can end it.
Oh, shit, my
We could
bad.
end it,
We're
but-
58.
Oh, I thought we were finished.
No, that's okay. Any closing comments?
No, not really.
No.
No.
Okay.
David Hogg.
No.
Play
2028.
the music.
Play it.
Play the funky music.
Play it again.